this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
This is Amy Robach alongside TJ Holmes from the Amy and TJ podcast.
And there is so much news, information, commentary coming at you all day and from all over the place.
What's fact, what's fake, and sometimes what the F?
So let's cut the crap, okay? Follow the Amy and TJ podcast, a one-stop news and pop culture shop to get you caught up and on with your day.
And listen to Amy and TJ on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
This Women's History Month, the podcast Keep It Positive, Sweetie celebrates the power of women choosing healing, purpose, and faith, even when life gets messy.
Love is not a destination. You have to work on it every day.
Keep It Positive, Sweetie creates space for honest conversations on self-worth, love, growth, and navigating life with grace and grit, led by women who uplift, inspire, and tell the truth out loud.
I have several conversations with God, and I know why it took 20 years.
To hear this and more, listen to Keep It Positive, Sweetie on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Daniel Alarcon, and this is my friend. He's much more famous than I am.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm John Green, co-host of the podcast The Away End with my old friend Daniel.
On our podcast, The Away End, we'll share with you the magic of international football, all leading up to the 2026 World Cup. Together, we'll find out why, of all the unimportant things, football, soccer, is the most important.
Listen to The Away End with Daniel Alarcon and John Green on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's the new me and it's the old them. This Women's History Month, the podcast, If You Knew Better with Amber Grimes, spotlights women who turn missteps into momentum and lessons into power.
My tunnel vision of I gotta achieve this was off the strengths of I want to make a better life for us.
If You Knew Better brings real talk from women who've lived it, unpacking career pivots, relationship lessons, and the mindset shifts that changed everything. Listen to If You Knew Better with Amber Grimes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. It could be yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the strawberry letter with my good friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, my good friend, Junior.
Welcome.
Subject, I can't wait till the summer. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm married to a slightly older man, and he has 3 teenagers from 3 previous relationships. When we got married, I encouraged him to be more present in his children's lives. They were in middle school at the time. First, we had to fix the relationship with all of his baby mamas. They are all from the hood and can't say a complete sentence without cursing. I'm very different from them and had never been exposed to ladies that act like them, so I instantly wanted to be cool with all of them. I got my wish, and I have great relationships with them. That helped us get the kids to spend weekends at our house. Again, they were in middle school at the time. Fast forward to present day, and they're all living with my husband and I in our 3-bedroom apartment. About 2 months ago, my husband decided that he needed to be a hands-on father to keep his boys from getting into trouble and to keep his daughter from getting pregnant. I agreed with him at the time, but now I can't wait till the summer so the kids can get out of my house. Not only are we busting at the seams up in here, they are rude and have slick comments all the time. They don't clean up behind themselves, and as soon as we buy food, it's gone. I'm sorry I ever encouraged my husband to ask them to stay with us. They're supposed to be here till school ends. One is graduating, and the other 2 will go back to live with their moms. I may not make it till then. My husband and I can't even have sex in peace or do anything else in peace. I hate sharing my bathroom and my space in general. Would I be low down if I said they need to leave now? Well, yes, you would. Yes, you would. I know this is your house and you want to be comfortable in your house and all of that. You can't kick them out, though. You're the one who agreed with your husband and encouraged him that the kids should stay with you guys. You can't renege on that now. So, you know, it is a mess right now, and I know you want them out, but you got to try to hang in there because summer will be here before you know it. So I say right now, concentrate on the positive. your husband is trying to be a good dad to his kids, and he feels in order to do that, they need to be with him. At least give him an E for effort for that. But what he doesn't get credit for, of course, is not disciplining them and allowing them to disrespect you. So you got to talk to your husband about it. You guys are all up in there now. The summertime is on its way. They're going to be there until then. After that, they'll live with their moms and one will graduate. That's it. Steve?
Yeah, I agree with Shirley. But your motivation for having these kids in the first place was all wrong. All wrong. And the whole idea of having these kids was yours. This was you. But it was a very strange reason why you wanted to do it, though. You say you're married to this slightly older man that's got 3 teenagers from 3 previous relationships. And you encouraged him to be more present in his children's lives. And they were in middle school at the time. But you said first we had to fix the relationship with all the baby mamas. Then you said they all from the hood and they can't say a complete sentence without cursing. I'm very different from them and have never been exposed to ladies like that who act like that. And now here's the odd part. You said, so I instantly wanted to be cool with all of them. See, you was fascinated with the hood life. You was caught up in it. So now you instantly wanted to be cool with them. And then guess what? I got my wish. And I have a great relationship with them. That helped us get the kids to spend weekends at our house. Again, they were all in middle school at the time. Now fast forward to the present, and they all living with my husband and I in our 3-bedroom apartment. About 2 months ago, my husband decided he needed to be more hands-on father to keep his boys from getting into trouble. Yes, that makes sense. And to keep his daughter from getting pregnant. Okay, stand up guy, step up dad. I agreed with him. But now I can't wait till the summer so the kids can get out of my house. We busting at the seams in here. They don't clean up behind themselves. And as soon as we buy food, it's gone. What did you think when you bought the food that's going to happen? You know, as soon as we buy food, it's gone. You don't buy food to take it to the house to show it. Hey, look at the refrigerator, food, everybody. Take some selfies. Stand next to the food, take some selfies. Ain't nobody doing that.
Good point.
Dog, they open up that refrigerator, we got something to eat. You know, that's what people do. They eat food. You know, this ain't Thanksgiving where y'all make that cake for show. And ain't nobody supposed to eat the cake until everybody done seen it. One is graduating and the other 2 will go back to live with their moms. You asked them to stay with y'all, right? Your husband can't have sex in peace or do anything else. I hate sharing my bathroom and my space in general. Would I be low down if I said they need to leave now? Yes. Because you can't do people like this. And remember, this was your idea. And you wanted to be cool with the hood girls. You in there now. You done learn how to lay your edges down with that grease. Yeah.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, I can't wait till the summer. Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On the Adventures of Curiosity Cove podcast, what if the right fit isn't what everyone expects? In the case of the right fit, Ella explores movement, confidence, and belonging, and learns that not all strength looks the same.
Tennis is powerful, fast, focused, and kind of fun. Strong swing, Ella.
This Women's History Month story introduces kids to women who change sports by trusting themselves and moving differently. A thoughtful episode about identity, courage, and helping kids discover where they truly belong.
So it's okay if I'm not quite sure what my thing is yet. It's absolutely okay. When and if you do find a sport you love, You may be the next Gertrude, Tony, or Venus.
At Curiosity Cove.
Listen to Adventures at Curiosity Cove every Monday from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Usually on This Podcast Will Kill You, we talk about the diseases, infections, and biological threats that can make us really sick.
But right now, we're doing something a little different.
We're stepping back and looking at what the human body needs to keep going.
When you consider what we know about sleep in humans, there's one rule that comes out. We are predictably unpredictable sleepers.
We're talking about why sleep works the way it does, why our bodies don't follow neat rules, and why modern life makes rest so hard to come by.
The second half of our series takes us to the digestive system with a multi-part series on what happens after we eat. Okay, I just have to say that all of my favorite words apparently are digestive words.
Sphincter, peristalsis, duodenum. It's fascinating, it's funny, and it matters so much more than you think.
Episodes of our new series run from January 20th through February 17th, with new episodes every Tuesday on the Exactly Right Network.
Listen to This Podcast Will Kill You as part of the Exactly Right Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Wilmer Valderrama.
And this is Freddie Rodriguez.
Welcome back to Dos Amigos.
Dos Amigos Season 2, baby!
This time, we're going even deeper into our careers, our lives, our art, and everything in between.
Each episode emanates from our very own speakeasy, where we swap stories about the moments that really shaped us on and off camera.
What do we invest in right now? What is the immediate advice you give people right now?
Is to value time, to be cognizant of time and how important time is, because once the time is up, it's up, and then that's it.
In the relationships, collaborations, and even the failures that pushed us to grow. And the common denominator is that we have the same people with us since like 30, 40 years ago, right? Like we have a lot of the same homies that stuck around.
Plus, the door always stays open for a third amigo to pull up a chair. Listen to Dos Amigos as part of the My Cultura Podcast Network, available on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I went and sat on the little ottoman in front of him. And I said, "Hi, Dad." And just when I said that, my mom comes out of the kitchen and she says, "I have some cookies and milk." This is badass convict. Man.
Right.
Just finished 5 years. I'm going to have cookies and milk at Mom.
Yeah. On the Stino Show podcast, each episode invites you into a raw, unfiltered conversations about recovery, resilience, and redemption. On a recent episode, I sit down with actor, cultural icon Danny Trejo to talk about addiction, transformation, and the power of second chances. The entire season 2 is now available to binge, featuring powerful conversations with guests like Tiffany Haddish, Johnny Knoxville, and more.
I'm an alcoholic, and without this program, I'm gonna die.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Stino Show, and listen now.
Life is unpredictable, but protecting your family doesn't have to be complicated. Globe Life helps families secure their future with simple, affordable life insurance. There's no medical exam, just a simple application. With rates starting as low as $3.49 a month, Globe Life Insurance is easy to buy. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. That's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I can't wait till the summer.
Yeah, you can't wait till the summer. Why? Because you didn't invite it to you. Encourage this man to be closer with his kids. They was in middle school, and he decided to take you up on it to help his boys stay out of trouble. He don't want his daughter getting pregnant, so they done moved into y'all's 3-bedroom, and now it's busting at the seams. You want them out because they doing all types of crazy stuff. They don't clean up after themselves, and as soon as we buy food, it's gone. What'd you expect? You don't like sharing your bathroom and your space or none of that. And they everywhere too, because they teenagers. Ooh, Lord. Well, I have no more to say to this letter except it's your fault you invited them, and would you be wrong for asking them to leave now? Yes, you would. Because you told your husband he should have a stronger relationship with his kids, something he always wanted, and now you helped him get it, and now you want it to be over with because you got to share your space.
But Steve, Give the dad some props, though, in this, because he wants the kids there. He wants to be in their lives now. Yeah.
Wants to get active in his boy's life to keep him out of trouble, and he don't want his daughter getting pregnant. Mm-hmm. I mean, what a great dad, stepping up like that. But now they in your space.
Right.
Which is his space, too.
There you go.
So, I mean, lady, you cannot ask these kids to leave.
In the middle?
Because you invited them. And when you do that, you know that cool relationship you done worked up with the hood girls? That's finna be over with. They're gonna quit teaching you stuff they know. See, they took you down there to the wig store. They ain't gonna carry you back down there no more. They done showed you how to do these glue ins. You ain't finna learn all that no more. They done taught you how to cuss. You know, you're gonna be with your little bougie friends. And you ain't gonna be cussing no more, none of that.
Yeah. And what teenage boys don't eat you out of house and home? I mean, really? 2? Come on.
Ooh. Man, when the boys lived at the house, Jason, Stevie, and Winter. I would sit there at the table and go, man, I used to do that.
Eat like that? Yeah.
They're bottomless pit.
Where do they
Nobody ate more than Jason. Jason ate food, man, like he wasn't gonna get none tomorrow. Man, them boys is eating.
But that's what they do, yeah. And she's complaining, and she is the one that told him to come there.
Lloyd told me, Daddy, the boys ate all the food. Yeah, I know. I said, I watched it. But what am I going to eat? Go in there, tell him, go in there and get something to eat. What? Anyway. Yeah. That's all I have on the letter. I can't stretch it out no more.
That's okay.
Junior, any more questions from you?
You done? You went to Junior?
Yeah. You know I'm desperate now.
You asking me?
Junior's always good on the strawberry letters, though, Steve. He's good on them.
I'll tell you what, let me ask you this. Am I not thinking about myself in a positive way after you told me that I'm not my characteristic of myself? I'm not describing myself
You're not
properly.
Thinking of yourself in a positive way at all.
That was
for people who don't know. I asked Junior earlier. I said, Junior, how would you describe yourself? Because I've never asked you that. And I was talking in a bubbly way. I said, man, how would you describe yourself? You know, go ahead and tell me so I can, who, me? I said, yeah, you. Well, I have a chronic disease.
Led with that. That was
I was supposed to die at 11.
Goodness.
I'm Cold Nation.
Don't forget.
I got a running tab down at the hospital.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was all wrong, Junior. Yeah.
I wear a permanent hospital bracelet.
You know what? So, Steve,
I'm a spokesman for sickle cell.
Yeah. You ain't asked me that, Unc, so I thought I nailed it myself. I thought I did. I told the truth. I thought that was great.
Yeah, you nailed it. You took the show in a whole nother direction because we all got depressed.
You said describe us. That's all I can remember. I'm chronic illness. I'm on medication. Cold nature. See, these things is describing me.
No, Junior.
No,
Steve, help him,
Junior.
please.
That's not you. That you're describing a condition.
Yes.
I asked you for a description of yourself.
Oh, I see, but that's the one I thought you would see. That's what you ain't never asked me before. That's why I thought it was the right answer.
I told you I ain't never asked you.
And I said, well, I thought you wouldn't been paying attention, Unc. I told you. I got a crush. You ain't know that?
I was paying attention. I pay attention to who you talking to?
This is crazy. Hey, listen. On the strawberry letter, we're going back to that.
I've been paying attention.
See? Now you talking to me like the caller now.
If that's what he want to be, then let's let him have it.
Oh, okay. Poster
you doing unto me.
I tell you what, I bet I'll ask you a little sick nothing else. I bet you that.
You doing unto me. Facebook, check out the Strawberry Letter Podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Steve, you introduced Junior in sports. Go ahead. No,
more of them together?
I want to hear it.
Okay, fine.
All right. Sports Talk with Junior.
Yeah. Do you want me to introduce him now or when we come back?
When we come back, yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is Amy Robach alongside TJ Holmes from the Amy and TJ podcast.
And there is so much news, information, commentary coming at you all day and from all over the place.
What's fact, what's fake, and sometimes what the F?
So let's cut the crap, okay? Follow the Amy and TJ podcast, a one-stop news and pop culture shop to get you caught up and on with your day.
And listen to Amy and TJ on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
This Women's History Month, the podcast Keep It Positive, Sweetie celebrates the power of women choosing healing, purpose, and faith, even when life gets messy.
Love is not a destination. You have to work on it every day.
Keep It Positive, Sweetie creates space for honest conversations on self-worth, love, growth, and navigating life with grace and grit, led by women who uplift, inspire, and tell the truth out loud.
I have several conversations with God, and I know why it took 20 years.
To hear this and more, listen to Keep It Positive, Sweetie on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Daniel Alarcón, and this is my friend who's much more famous than I am.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm John Green, co-host of the podcast The Away End with my old friend Daniel.
On our podcast, The Away End, we'll share with you the magic of international football, all leading up to the 2026 World Cup. Together, we'll find out why, of all the unimportant things, football, soccer, is the most important.
Listen to The Away End with Daniel Alarcón and John Green on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's the new me and it's the old them. This Women's History Month, the podcast, If You Knew Better with Amber Grimes, spotlights women who turn missteps into momentum and lessons into power.
My tunnel vision of I gotta achieve this was off the strengths of I want to make a better life for us.
If You Knew Better brings real talk from women who've lived it, unpacking career pivots, relationship lessons, and the mindset shifts that changed everything. Listen to If You Knew Better with Amber Grimes on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.